Now, Oliver Stone has called on Donald Trump to declassify all documents on the origins of the Ukraine crisis, pointing out that because of corporate media propaganda, most Americans don't really understand exactly what happened. They're still hearing nothing but Russia stole Crimea, Russia stole Crimea, Russia stole Crimea. That's the justification to build up hostility toward Russia. And of course, that is not what happened. Following the U.S.-backed coup d'etat in Kiev that drove the legitimately elected President Yanukovych from power and replaced him with the puppet Poroshenko, the people of Crimea decided they wanted to secede from Ukraine, which is their right under the United Nations Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And as a member of the United Nations, the United States is required to abide by that, and obviously they didn't. So the people of Crimea had the referendum to secede. It had better than 90% in favor. Then they had a second referendum, also 90%, requesting permission to merge with the Russian republics. Putin said yes. That's how it all came about. Now, the way the United States and the corporate media gets from that reality to saying Russia stole Crimea is through a bizarre piece of twisted logic saying we don't recognize Crimea's referendum. We don't recognize the right of the Crimean people to make these decisions about their own future. Therefore, by default, Russia has stolen Crimea. And as I mentioned yesterday, this is like a guest at a wedding deciding the bride did not have a right to marry this particular individual. Therefore, by default, the groom has kidnapped and raped the bride. That's exactly the way the logic works. And you can understand how silly it is regarding the wedding, and it is equally silly regarding this attempt to demonize Russia because the people of Crimea did not want to be ruled by a U.S. puppet ruler.